Bro, for some of y'all, all you think about is yourself. Now look, this is the reason this thought came to my mind. So at one point, I was thinking about how I ran from lust in a moment. Like, let me explain what I'm saying. At one point, I was struggling with adult content. Like deep, like it sucked. I couldn't even go to sleep without it. I had to get one in. I couldn't wake up and go anywhere without it. I had to get up in the morning. First thing I do, gotta watch some adult content. Bro, it sucked. It felt like I was in chains. I would wake up and I would be like, this is evil. But then the lust would overcome. The lust would reign over me like my master. And the Bible even says, those who continue on the sin is a slave to it. I was a slave to it. I knew it was evil. Every time I would see a woman on there, I'd be like, this isn't right. I would look, I'd be like, why am I watching this? Like, I don't even like this. But my body said, no, I like it. So my body kept on pushing me. I was a slave. My spirit had no choice but to submit. Now, in one moment, one day I woke up. It was a normal day like the rest. I was about to get on the adult content. I was about to do my thing. And then I thought, I opened up the app, right? The website, I mean, and I saw for a few seconds what was going on. And I said, hold on, let me sit back and just scroll real quick. As I'm scrolling, I'm thinking about everything that I had thought before. This is evil. What is this? Isn't this what losers do? Like, isn't this what people who don't have love do? Who are craving for this do? I don't have a craving for this. I don't really crave this. I just do it because it feels good. Are these women even happy? These women are supposed to be the wives of men. These women are supposed to have children with one man, with a person that they can call a spouse, a husband. And these men, on the other hand, are these men really just using these women? Are some of them like committed to these women? Are some of them even comfortable with themselves? Like, how can you be proud of yourself doing this to a woman and then posting it? How can you be proud of yourself? The daughter of some man out there and some woman out there on a camera defiling themselves. All these thoughts are roaming through my mind. And then at one point I said, this is evil. I don't want to do this anymore. And the thought came to my mind, I've been trying to quit. I've been doing the little 2 weeks off, the little 1 week off. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. I've been trying to do the little 3 days off, 3 days, no, 3 days, semen retention, 1 week, 1 year. I couldn't do it, and it would never work. Like, I could not quit. I could quit for like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, that's all. The most is like 5 months. I couldn't be on that. I had to always run back to it. At one point in life, it was just like, it was my master. But that one morning, I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is evil. I recognize in my heart, I don't even like this. It's not what I see myself doing in the future. I don't see myself 30 years old still fapping. Man, it's crazy. I be hearing about some 50-year-olds that still be fapping. Like, you're 50. Come on. But I knew I was not about to be that 50-year-old girl. I'm not gonna be the uncle talking about, hey, you need to get it wet, boy. You need to get some grease on your hand, boy. I got some lotion for you. Nah, I couldn't imagine myself being I couldn't imagine myself like being 50 years old, naming stars and stuff, bro. That's just, in that moment, I made a decision. I said, I'ma quit. But the thing is, what guarantees that that wasn't gonna be like every time before? Nothing, right? Could have been just like every other time. I had to do something uncomfortable. It was early in my relationship with our Father, Jesus Christ. Yes, Jesus Christ is God, the only God, right? I was talking to him, and I said, God, I know I've been rejecting you. I've been hating you even. I've been putting you to the side like you are nothing. But God, I don't want to do this. But I know I can't quit alone. In that moment, as I'm scrolling, I said out loud, I can't do this alone. Please help me. I'm scrolling. The desire of lust literally disappeared. It went away. Like it vanished like like that. And I'm like, whoa. Like, cause I could feel it. It was a physical feeling. It was like I was pushed back. Like I had the feeling like, when you get that lust and it's like bubbles in your stomach and stuff, like it's like that little warm feeling in your chest. Bro, it disappeared. And I'm like, whoa, God is real. I'm like, God is real. I'm like, that was one of the cooler moments, coming into a relationship with my Father, him revealing his hand to me in physical nature. From that moment on, the next day, I wake up and I'm good. I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't feel a feeling that I usually feel. Like, the feeling it wouldn't just be me waking up with it. The feeling would start with a thought, right? Because that's the last thing I was doing last night. So, of course, that's going to be the first thing I think of in the morning, right? It just makes sense. The last thing I did last night is the first thing I'm going to think in the morning. So, the first thing I think of is like just nothing really. I'm just thinking about like different types of things. Looking out my window, looking at the sky and stuff. Those thoughts, the adult content didn't even run through my mind at all. Not once. I'm just looking. I'm like, wow, the world is beautiful. I was looking at my life. I'm like, look at my room. This is a blessing. Like, my mom worked so hard to get things like this, man. And I could just sit back leisurely. Like I could just enjoy it. At one point, she gonna kick me out. Hey, look, I'm thinking like, this body I have, what am I gonna do from now on? Like, what am I planning on doing in my future? What's up? Like, you been chilling, right, leisurely, but what's up? Like, what are you gonna do? I was thinking about these things. I was thinking about what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be, the money I wanted to make, the relationships that I wanted to make. I wanted to get married. I'm thinking about all these things that at one moment, I remember, wait, I'm supposed to be watching porn. Adult content, excuse me. I don't know if I can say that on here. But I'm supposed to be watching adult content. And then I grabbed my phone. I got my phone in my hand. And if you've ever seen that type of stuff, you know that just scrolling to it, you already gonna, you know what I'm saying? You already gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? I'm scrolling. I'm not even there yet. I'm not even at the website. I know that usually I get that feeling of lust that builds up inside of me before I even see an image, but I don't feel it. I'm scrolling, and I'm like, I'm gonna just try. It was like one of those, man, those are some other parts that was suck. It's like, even when you don't feel it, you want to do it just because, so that's how I was. I was just like, I didn't feel it, but I wanted to do it just because. So I'm scrolling. I go there and I look at it, and it disgusted me. Like, it was the greatest feeling of disgust I've ever felt. I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is evil. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like, I hate this. I scrolled off so quick, and that's when I knew. I was like, the chain is broken. The chain is broken. Like, I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do it, like, despite not, like, feeling it. I don't even feel the need to do it. Like, I felt free. Like I've never felt before. I felt like I wanted to cry. I did cry. I think I started crying. Come on, I ain't too mad to admit that I cry. You feel me? I cry. Yeah. Say something about it. I'm looking. I started bawling. I was like, the chain is broken. I was like, I don't even feel it anymore. I'm like, this is literally what I wanted. I was like, I prayed, like I was meditating. I was trying to balance my chakras, bro. I'm trying to astral project. I'm trying to do all types of stuff so that I can stop this addiction. I was doing everything. I was smoking so I could take my mind away from it. It would help sometimes, but because it don't really feel good when you know what I'm saying, you zoot it. So I was just like doing anything to quit, bro. I wanted to do anything. I wanted to actually. One thing I did to give myself a valid excuse, like I was talking about in the past video, you better go watch it. You feel me? Them valid excuses, stop making them. Preventative measures is the way, right? Prevent yourself from even having a valid excuse. Back to what I was saying. Bro, I would create these valid excuses, right? And the feeling was always there. Like, man, I was doing all types of stuff just to quit because I knew it was evil. In that moment, I asked God, look, if you're the way, then help me because I can't do it alone. I knew I couldn't do it alone. I knew I was never going to be able to stop alone. It's not possible. I was like, it's not going to happen. I'm going to do this forever. I'm going to be the 40-year-old doing this. But in that moment, it all went away. And I haven't done it since. I haven't even wanted to look at it since. Amen. Thank the Lord. Thank God that I was broken free from that sin, that shackle. It had me tied around a noose like my ancestors. It was hanging me. I was killing myself. I hope that whatever noose you have around your neck, you realize that you're putting it on yourself. The sin that's in your body, you're allowing it to rule over you. So if your noose is the same as mine, just know, if you admit that you can't do it alone, the Lord will come and rip it off your neck. Just like he said, an angel will catch you. Because your feet's off the ground right now. Think about it, your feet is off the ground right now. So whatever it is you're stuck in, whether it's homosexuality, whether it's drug addiction, hatred, right, adultery, whether you're a cheater, whether you're a thief, a liar, your feet are off the ground. Allow him to come and let you fall. Because after you allow him to let you fall, he's going to catch you midair. Amen.